English Heritage is asking for the public's help in identifying World War I nurses who served at England's first wartime country house hospital.
Now, no formal records exist for many of the women who did work at Rest Park in Bedfordshire, but it is hoped that they'll be recognised by relatives with photographs which have been transformed into colour. Jane Francis Kelly has more.
No formal records have ever existed of these nurses who answered a call to serve at this wartime country hospital. They are in effect the forgotten women of the First World War. Now this rare collection of black and white photographs have been transformed into colour in the hope they will help people to recognise the faces that feature in them and the stories they tell. After the outbreak of the war, Rest Park in Bedfordshire was offered directly to Winston Churchill as a convalescence home. But as casualties mounted on the Western Front, it was transformed into a much-needed hospital with an operating theatre and X-ray equipment. Despite looking relaxed in many of the photographs, the women worked long, emotionally draining shifts.
We hope to find out more about these incredible images. We've had a great group of volunteer research at Rest Park who've hit a brick wall. We can't find out any more about these nurses. It's remarkable converting a black and white photo into colour. It brings a whole new life, a sense of humanity to these pictures.
1,600 men were treated on the hospital's wards before a fire broke out in September 1916, forcing it to close. The unofficial way it was established and its sudden closure meant no proper records were kept of the 100-plus nurses who had worked there. English Heritage hope identifying them will highlight the enormous contribution women made to the war effort. Jane Francis Kelly, BBC News.
So do get in touch with English Heritage if you recognise anybody from those pictures. It would be wonderful, wouldn't it, to follow up that with some real names and details of those people.
It's